Hi, it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I am back with some new Pixar Toybox toys. These are of Mike and Randall. It is number 15 of the box series. I don't really know too much on the Toybox ones. For the most part, what I've collected of Toybox has been mostly the Toy Story ones, and I do have videos of that on my channel, but there's a couple other ones that I think are really fun. I picked up this one because I love that Randall has a partially transparent body, so I thought that would be really, really cool. But also in this video, I am going to do a little bit of a comparison between the Toybox articulated figures, which are made by, I guess, Disney Store, maybe? So I'm going to do a comparison between those two and the Mike and Randall from the Mattel 7-inch Poseable figure line. So, I did already post a video of the unboxing and full review of these guys, so if you want to see different articulation and things like that, that is in there. But I will show you all the articulation on these guys, and I'll give you a comparison side by side of the two Randalls and the two Mikes. This Mike looks so weird, you guys. I'm not very impressed by him. His legs are too long, or maybe his body's too thick. I don't know. His proportions aren't quite right, I feel like, but I don't know. We're going to get him out and we're going to check him out anyway, but I couldn't help myself. I mean, I saw this clear, transparent thing and I was like, yes. I also do have the Sully and Boo one, and I don't remember if I did a video for you guys or not. If I did, and I'll find it on my channel and I'll put it in the link in the description so that you guys can check that one out too, but I really don't remember if I did that or not. Okay, let's get it open. Oh, it's for ages 3 and up, guys. I don't remember what ages the Mattel one was for. Oh, look at that, I failed. Okay. So, I'm trying to detach the cardboard from the plastic here. Ooh, wow, look at this background. That's kind of cool. You really couldn't see it from before, but we've got one of those doors to a child's room, and there's a bright light coming from it. So, that's kind of cool. I mean, not something that I'll realistically save, but that's kind of neat. All right, once you get that cardboard off, there's another plastic tray in here, so you can pull that plastic tray off. And now you've got some different rubber bands in here. So we've got T-tags around each of his legs and arms, and then it looks like around each of Randall's arms as well. Oh, and a couple more back here in these leg sections. So I'm going to cut each of those and then pop the toys out, and I'll show you up close, so I'll be right back. Okay, a couple tips for a smoother unboxing for you parents out there. There was one more across his neck that I did not see, so just FYI, that one is there. But another thing you'll want to know is that these are not actually elastic bands. They're stiffer T-tags, or sorry, I-tags. So as you are cutting these, you're going to want to hold the tray over something else. So whether you hold it over a trash can or you hold it over the other end of the box, which is what I did since I don't have a trash can right here. But all of these little teeny tiny, well, what have become T-tags from the I-tags, or the halves of I-tags, whatever you want to call them, will fall out and they'll be all over your floor or table or whatever. So it gets to be kind of a mess if you don't hold this either over a trash can or over the other bin or something along those lines. So just FYI, you might want to do that when you're taking these out. There's also another little plastic piece inside of here, somewhere in with the tail and body. I don't even exactly know where it fell out. So yeah. Okay. Both of them are out now. I am going to show you up close everything that's going on. Here's the slightly weird looking Mike Wazowski. I'm really just not impressed by him. I don't know what it is, but his proportions are really off. Maybe it's because his legs and arms are just too thick for this body. It's also, his body seems more egg-shaped than actual ball-shaped. Maybe they could have made the ball bigger and it wouldn't have been as bad. I don't know. It's just so off. But then I guess they had to try to size him with Randall, but he doesn't look the right scale compared to Randall either. Look how tall he is compared to Randall. Like, just all of it seems really off. I don't know who designed this one, but I'm not super impressed. Okay. He does have a full ball joint in the shoulder. It doesn't go out very far, you guys. Sorry, I was a little off camera there. But this is the extent of that outward motion, so it's kind of disappointing on that range of that ball joint. We've got a full ball joint in the elbow, and then we've got actually a full ball joint in the wrist as well. So he does have more articulation than the Mattel Poseable figure, which is nice, but again, he just looks so weird, you guys. I don't know. All right, he's got a twistable joint in the thigh, which is a little bit difficult to move around here. Now I've got his leg completely backwards. How bizarre. It doesn't look like a full ball joint, but I mean, it's sorta. moves a little bit side to side, so I guess you can consider that a ball joint. And then he's got the full ball joint in the knee. I don't know why. For whatever reason, the shoulder and thigh ones just weren't great on the ball joints. Maybe it's because of the shape of him. I don't know. But we were able to get ball joints on the shoulders and thighs of the Mattel one, so I'm not really sure, guys. I'm not sure what happened on those, but usually Toybox does a better job of that. I'm not really sure. Okay. We've got the full ball joint in the foot as well, so that's nice. And he does actually have holes on the bottom of his feet so he can stick to stands and things. This one didn't come with a stand. I guess maybe you can buy generic stands for these figures if you want to display them. I don't know too much about that, to be honest. I'm not the collector-y type. All my toys go in a toy bin, so yeah. Okay. All right, I think that's everything that we've got on articulation on him, but he does have a good amount of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different ball joints, so that's super nice. The Mike Wazowski one, I'm not going to show you all the articulation again, but I will just briefly talk about this. He has ball joints, but only in the opposite joints. So he has no joints in his elbows or knees, but then he's got ball joints in the shoulder, wrist, ankles, and thighs. But the weird thing is, oh, and interestingly, on the painting of this, they're very different color green, which is kind of weird. The Mattel one has a much nicer eye on the inside, and it also has this posable eye, which I think is really cool. I'm super sad that the Toybox one did not pull that out. I also think his shape is better, and his proportions are nicer. Interestingly, he's actually got a hollow mouth inside of here, so there's a space inside of his mouth, so I think that's kind of cool how that was done. It looks like this one has it too, but his teeth are just too big. I don't know. Overall, I'm just really not impressed by this face body type thing that's happening here on this Toybox one. Neither of them really have any texture that are going on Mike, but I'm sort of okay with that because he might have been a really smooth monster. It's hard to tell in the actual movie. Other things. Oh, we had a lot more posability and motion on this Mattel one as far as the up-down, and that's why I really just don't know what happened here on Toybox's figure. Usually that's a lot better than what we just got here, so I don't know. Kind of strange. But I think probably overall I like the Mattel one better. I can't get over how weird looking this other one is. They did at least paint his toenails and fingernails though, which is a nice detail, because on the Mattel one, for some reason, usually they get pretty good on the details, but for some reason they didn't paint any of the nails on him, and I don't know why they didn't do that. And then interestingly on this, they painted the inside of his mouth a different color, where they didn't on the Toybox one. So just interesting on those details. And then we've got very different color horns. It's really interesting. I'm not sure what happened on this. Very different styles on those. So that's cool, I guess. Okay. Let's talk about the Toybox Randall. This is so cool that he's got this semi-transparent back of him here. The painting on the back with all these little splots and spots is actually really nice too. Hopefully you're able to see it well enough. I'm not sure how well my camera is picking it up. He's got a little bit of a wavy thing going on in here. It's not an actual joint, but it's kind of silicone-y, so these kind of move around, which is a similar thing on the Mattel one. They're thinner in the opposite direction on this one. So these ones flatten this way, versus the Mattel one seems to kind of flatten the opposite direction. I don't really know if I'm explaining that very well, but I'm trying to kind of show you that that's interesting that was done that way. I don't think it really matters either way, and I don't remember enough from the movie to tell you which way it actually was supposed to be, but yeah. Okay. Other articulation on him. All right, so he doesn't have any articulation in the eyes or mouth, but he does have a full ball joint in this neck. So he can flip his head all the way around and then up, down. But that has a lot more motion, so I'm impressed by that. And here we go. Here's a normal Toybox ball joint. I wonder if my mic was messed up or if all of them are like that. Usually Toybox has these full ball joints like this. I don't know. I don't know what happened on Mike. I'm telling you, something weird went down. But he also has a ball joint in each of the wrists. He's got a really posable joint in here that's actually a full ball joint, so that's super nice. And he's got another one through here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 ball joints throughout his body, which is gorgeous, you guys. That is so fun, so great for posability and imaginative play. I love that a lot. All right, he's got a full ball joint in this, I guess, shoulder or thigh, depending on if you count these as arms or legs. But then, interestingly, we lost the joints at the either wrists or ankles here. So that's really weird, because if you go down another pair... Oh, well, I guess not. Well, okay, no, we do have a spinning joint. It looks like it's a ball joint, but it's really stuck in here, you guys. All right, here we go. It is a full ball joint in the bottom of the leg here. So that's weird. I wonder if that was a mess up, that they meant to put joints there, because we've got a ball joint in the connecting of the leg and the connecting of the foot on all of these bottom ones. This one also has the full ball joint at the foot and at where it connects to the body. I'm sorry, some of them are a little stiffer than others, but that's so weird. Why didn't we get it right here? Okay, I don't know. Toybox, what's going on? Explain this to me. I don't understand. But I do really love how the rest of his body moves. This is so cool and just snake-like and fun. Oh, I like it. Oh man, I might like this Randall better than the Mattel one, just because of all of this extra articulation, which is usually what Toybox wins out on for me. So that's kind of interesting. I guess you have to get both sets because there's, you know, a best one out of each of them. I don't know, you guys. I'll show you the differences in articulation. So on this Randall, he had a full ball joint in his shoulder and elbow, nothing in this first wrist, and then he has a spinnable joint at the connection of this arm, and that's it. No joints in the ends of these legs. As far as his body, he has a ball joint where the head connects to the neck, and then this center one, and then nothing. Oh wait, one more spinnable one down here. So he's got 2, 4, 5 points of articulation here, versus this one has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points of articulation. So double the articulation throughout the body, and probably at least double that throughout the legs and arms. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 just on this side. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, it's sad that Mattel really missed out on a lot of these posable things, but I don't know, more articulation isn't always better, and they do still look very different, and it's definitely a different style. It's definitely very different colorings on them. We've got a much lighter purple on this one, and it goes into pink, versus we've got a darker purple that goes into sort of a pinky purple kind of color. We've got very different blues on these as well, and then of course, you know, we've got this bright blue on this tail versus the transparent. So I don't know, I mean, it's still definitely a preference thing, but I want to know, which one of the Randalls did you guys like better, and which one of the Mikes did you guys like better? I don't know why I didn't put both of them next to each other, but we have now Mattel Toybox, Mattel Toybox. So let me know which one you like better out of each series, and then put that down in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the content that you saw today and you haven't had a chance yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below. Really helps support us and is completely free for you guys to do. So we really do appreciate you taking a moment to click that red subscribe button. All right, you can also click the thumbs up to leave a like. You can click our logo to go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews and other fun things on there for you guys, and we're always adding new content, usually weekdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, except Toy Story Thursdays are 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to join us again and join us for all the videos that you may have missed. And until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.